Yeah, let's talk, Donnie. You and I have known each other for years, and I consider you a good friend. And Donnie's in his third year as the head high school girls coach here at Park. You're going to end your regular season tomorrow. I believe you're playing up with Spring Lake Park.
Yep.
You had some great success over the holidays in winning that Waseca tournament. And I know you've had a lot of really close, more competitive games since that tournament.
Yep.
Feel free to just use the forum and cover whatever you might want to discuss.
Oh, we have, they're Park kids. They work really hard. So we wish we had some more numbers, but from we got kids with heart. We got some skill. We got solid goaltending, and kind of started slow this year.
Right.
But picked it up at the holiday. Went down and won a tournament. Won 3 games. It's tough to win 3 games in 3 days.
Right. Let alone when you don't have.
Right. And to show you how they work, we had almost 40 shots in every one of those games.
Yeah.
So they just went crazy, and we've had some tough games after that. But the kids are competing hard. They're playing hard, and that's what they do.
Right.
So it's been fun to coach them because they work so hard.
Right.
So we do finish. Tomorrow's our regular season end, and we go up to Spring Lake Park, play at Fogarty.
And that's 3 o'clock. We're live tonight, so if anybody wants to come up, that is at Fogarty, right?
That is at Fogarty, 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
And that'll be our last regular season game, and then Sunday morning is a section seeding.
Okay.
So we'll know when our first playoff game is by noon tomorrow.
Right.
So I get to go Sunday morning and sit with a bunch of coaches and talk about how their seasons went.
Sure.
And so we'll know who we play then. I'm guessing we're probably going to play Wednesday night at Parade.
Okay.
So
Wednesday night, and we'll make sure to let people on Channel 16 know the time of the game, and they can go to the gopark.org website to find the name, and we'll try to cover the game too if we possibly can.
That'd be great, but we got to. I think the way it's going to shake out, we have an opponent that we play very close games with every time we play them. I guess I shouldn't say who it is because I really don't know, but
I can say it's possible it'll be Holy Angels.
It's possible.
That way
there you go.
It's likely.
It's very possible, and we play them very tough every time we play them. So we did a home and home with a couple of Wisconsin teams, or a Wisconsin team this year.
Milwaukee, you played last week?
Yeah, and Holy Angels, their coach called me on the off season and asked me if we'd like to do that. It would be very competitive, and it was very competitive.
Okay.
So, and we look for competitive games.
Right.
And we have, because of our conference, we get some teams that are, we play AA teams in conference.
Right.
And we get a couple of those teams that are just loaded.
Right.
And we just have to go and make the best of that in that situation.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of that Samantha Donovan from Irondale over the years, and boy, what a talented young. I saw she was up for Miss Hockey.
Yep.
And,
she's graduating this year. I wish her all the luck in the world. So
hope you don't see her again.
It won't be on our ice, so that's a good thing for us.
Yeah.
No, we see a lot of kids, and we see the best from every program because we're in a strange situation. We don't have a JV.
Right.
So the kids that we have 17 kids.
Yep.
And they just go, they play their hearts out every night, and they get to play the best from every program.
Yeah.
So, and to compete the way they do it's just highly impressive. You can't do anything but take. If I had a hat, I'd take it off to them because.
Right.
They do go hard.
And you've had some really good improvements in the program that not a lot of times. Sometimes you might see, people might look at just win-loss records and judge things solely that way. But boy, what a great effort in the last summer, in the last 2 years, to redo your whole locker room setup and the volunteer labor and the fundraising. And your locker room setup has got to be as good as any girls hockey high school team in the state, practically.
When we came in 3 years ago with the guys that I came in with, all Park kids, by the way. So,
feel free to talk about, throw their names out.
Jake Evers, Al Rabine, and Josh Swartout all played. Well, Jake didn't play. I'm not that old. Jake didn't play for me when I coached here, but Jake coached our Bantams and our JVs. Al and Josh played for me when I was with the boys, and they do a great job coaching the girls.
Right.
But when we came in, we knew we needed to change some things. Not only on the ice, hopefully, but we had to change a culture. We had to change a belief system.
Yeah.
So we've tried to encourage them to believe that they can get things done, and we've gotten things done.
Right.
So the locker room was a big thing. We years ago when the girls program started, they did like a makeshift locker room. Title IX came in, they had to have equal
spaces.
So they threw a bunch of concrete blocks up and painted it and called it a locker room, and the girls have been there, since. Tag board for lockers and stuff like that.
Right.
And a couple of years ago, when we came in, we needed something different. There was a better space, and I talked to Jason at the rec center, and he said it was fine if we changed. We just had to do everything ourselves, and that was fine. But we got parents and parents companies to volunteer wood, and we had one of the parents is a carpenter, and he cut up locker stalls, and the parents got involved and stained it, and the girls had to do something. The girls had to come in and paint the locker room, because we're doing it for them, but they have to take accountability and ownership.
Well, and I'm sure you're great around the house. I'm sure your wife Bev loves a lot of things you do there.
Don't call her from her.
No, we won't go there. But no, if any of you young girls are thinking about trying hockey, or if you've been over here for any of the girls' games, or you're interested in coming in the fall, I'll tell you, if you ever get a chance to just poke your head in, you'll be so impressed. But when you get to high school and be able to have a facility like that where the girls can leave their equipment, where they can go down the hallway to, I don't know what the shower situation is, right now, but we won't go there. But anyway,
right.
And from Catherine Evans to a lot of the young girls, you've got plenty of girls coming back next year. But great leadership you've had from Molly Arnson, your leading scorer, who's been with you for years, and Anna Basil, who's been with you for years. And I know I have been so impressed, besides them who I've seen for years, I've just been so impressed how Peyton Staffney stepped up and played net for you this year, working with you with your goalie coaching background, but also with Josh Schwartz. She's just done a fantastic job, considering where I thought she was a year ago.
She came into the year. Yeah. We needed everybody to be healthy coming into this year, and that's been one of the things we haven't been. We haven't been real. We've played games where, with 17 kids, we've played 4 games this year with 12 players.
Hear that again, folks. If you want ice time,
there's plenty of it. We want to encourage. Our youth program is doing a great job. We have kids at U10, and U8 and U6. We have a lot of kids there. We need to look for some kids who maybe played the game and stepped away from it. A lot of people want kids, if they're soccer players, they want their kids to just stick with soccer. But, soccer and hockey are great crossover sports. We'll take, if anybody wants to come and enjoy what we're trying to do here and grow this program, would love to have kids come back and give it a shot. Specialization has its place, but I'm not sure that works in high school.
Well, and I really need to throw this out as a compliment towards Donnie and knowing him for years. But Donnie, for 14 years, was on Tim Donahue's staff with Paul Olson as primarily the head goalie coach, but he was also, sometimes the assistant coaches have a good cop, bad cop routine where the head coach might have one angle, and Donnie was there to support a lot of the players and parents. But I just wanted to say that there's so much opportunity at Park to play 3 sports. I mean, my son played baseball, hockey, at the same time played a lot of soccer growing up. You got a good girls lacrosse program here at Park. Right. You got a great girls soccer program. Those are 2 perfect cross-training sports that you should come out in the winter and play hockey and try it. And if you can catch the lacrosse ball, ladies, I'm going to look at them. There's really no reason you don't come out in this facility. The rec center, in my opinion, is one of the best facilities to play. It's right in the middle of the city. And although you'd have to deal with Donnie as the head coach.
We'll have a good time.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. But no, you're right, though. I mean, I think that's totally lost in the big schools. The Eden Prairies or the Edinas or whatnot, where the kids are only playing one sport, and they're playing 11 months of the year.
And they're specializing in these sports. I can tell you, I could list off and just rattle on kids who had an opportunity to specialize in one sport out of Park, but stayed and played the 3 sports and got that full high school experience. And they will tell you to this day that it's the greatest thing, the greatest decision they ever made. And there is that full high school experience. You're with your friends. And you can do crossover sports, and if you have a friend in one sport, you can play. I'm totally a believer in. We open enrolled our kids to come to Park, and Donnie's one of the reasons I was excited to do so, and other coaches. And the size of the school is such. You're getting great academics. I hope more young girls, if you're watching out there, how can they find out come springtime or summer about maybe opportunities to
get on the ice or just try it out? Why don't you give?
You know, I can through the high school website, the athletic director site, gopark.org. Just click winter sports and girls hockey. Click coaches. There's access to me. You can get a hold of through the youth program here. I can be reached through the youth program here. You know, we can work anything we need to do to help kids come back to the game.
Right.
You know, we need to grow this a little bigger in St. Louis Park. Hockey's a great sport.
Right.
A lot of people worry about the cost. We can do things to kind of help with the cost.
Right. Oh, boy, can you ever hear, like, you know, coming from the Cooper side of it, we live in Crystal, and Armstrong Cooper doesn't have the relationship with the Bunnies to subsidize the pull tabs that you do here, and your fees are $200, $300, $400, if not more, less expensive, and you're so right. And so once again, go to the gopark.org site, click on girls hockey. That's the high school website. Donnie Williams is your head coach, and Donnie, we didn't really talk about your, and then also the association website is slpha.org.
Yep.
And then you've got a new girls coordinator. There's a new co-op program. We should mention, if you're relatively new to hockey or you're thinking about coming back, there's two 8B teams, one 10B, and a 12B. I found out that out of the 14 skaters on your 12B team, you got 8 Park girls there. Yep. It's a Hopkins Park kind of co-op, but so there's a lot of girls that the kids will know too if you're in elementary school or even in junior high.
Absolutely. You know, and like I said, the youth program's doing a great job with the younger numbers. You know, we need to have some kids come back that love the game.
Right.
Love the kids that they played the game with, because a lot of them are still here.
Right.
You know, and we want to grow the program.
Right.
And it's tough. We're in a tough situation for girls hockey. Half the programs in high school hockey roughly are co-opted.
Right.
So Park has valiantly tried to not co-opt their programs, their high school programs, and I think that's novel. And if we can get kids from Park to come back and play Park athletics, and hockey being one of them, what a great thing to just stay a community sport or a community school.
And to me that means so much, because I was really against Cooper combining with Armstrong at the youth site 10 years ago, and it caused the girls program to now merge with Armstrong 4 years ago. I think this might be the last year of the boys high school team, and to me that's anything that causes fewer and fewer high school opportunities to be available is a net negative to the whole high school experience. And it's not always about the wins and the losses, it's about those opportunities to have the memories. And please talk, you younger girls, talk to your friends that play lacrosse or soccer and say, hey, soccer's, even though soccer's part of the summertime opportunity, Donnie will have some ice in the summer, there'll be some fall chance. Just give it a whirl.
We're just putting together our summer ice package now, John, and as soon as that gets put together, that'll also go on the gopark.org website.
Right, okay.
So, and there will be the phone numbers to contact me or someone else that can get to me. Come out and skate. Come out and skate. We just want you to come out, skate, have some fun, get back in the game. I mean,
there's so much open skating at the rec center. And then last thing too, and I'll tell you this, Donnie, before we got to go. So it's gopark.org, go on girls hockey, and then slpha.org, and then you can click on that anytime you want to find out about the upcoming girls, if you want to watch the district playoffs. That's Donnie Williams, the head girls coach at Park. And again, if you're interested in finding out about open hockey, open skating, just coming back to hockey, go to gopark.org, click on girls hockey, or slpha.org. And I've done my service for the night, and so have you, Donnie.
John, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks again, buddy, and good luck.